Hey there, good morning. It's Dr. James. I hope you're off to a beautiful start today. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. And you know, I don't often ask this of you, but today I'm going to ask you to just take out a piece of paper, grab a pencil, grab a pen, and I want you to write down this formula. And this formula, I promise you, if you work with this formula, if you practice this formula, it'll change your life. It'll change everyone around you, and potentially together, if we all do this, I think we can change the world. This is literally a life-changing equation. And I have to tell you, I've been praying for this over the last several months. I wake up in the morning and I'm just thinking, what can I do? What can I do that's going to be heroic in my heart? It's not an ego thing. It's heroic in my heart. It's like, what spiritually can I do to go into the world today and be a beneficial presence on the planet? How do I not allow myself to fall into group think or group fear, group mentality that is creating a sense of complacency and mediocrity? And how do I rise above that? How do I encourage myself to move into a space of grace, but do it in a way that's just courageous and awake? So this morning, it finally came to me. I was meditating after my wind sprints, and I was all about thinking, okay, I think it's coming. And here's what came through prayer and meditation today. Are you ready to write this down? First word, presence. Presence creates trust. Trust allows for vulnerability, and vulnerability creates common humanity. Presence creates trust, which allows for vulnerability, which creates common humanity. Write that down. Because this is a formula that I believe brings in science. It brings in neurochemistry. We know that when we're present, we change our brain. We change the brain of the person we're present with. It literally, it closes the gap between beings. It closes the gap and allows for common empathy. And what that does, it builds trust. It allows us to be seen where trust happens. And when trust happens, we feel open. And when vulnerability happens, then, oh my goodness, we have common humanity. Think about this. Think about someone that you know, that you feel like, oh my gosh, if I could just allow them to be seen, if I could just let them be seen, I know it would change their life. Well, you know what we have to do? We have to be fully present. We got to put down our phone. We got to get rid of all the distractions. We have to make eye contact. Eye contact is a vitamin. It is a vitamin for awesomeness. It literally allows the brain to change. People connect with eye contact. And when they do, and when we're fully present, trust happens in the mind. The brain changes. And when the brain changes, we allow for vulnerability. And in the space of vulnerability, we experience common humanity. This world needs us to practice this equation, because this equation will allow us to see one another. We don't have to agree on everything. In fact, we don't necessarily have to even like one another. But at least we can see common humanity. And we change the human race by adding a G in front of race. We create human grace. Just let that wash over your soul for a moment. We create human grace. Presence, trust, vulnerability, common humanity, leading to human grace. Wow, I'm ready. Are you ready? I know we are. Let's take that equation and let's go out and live it. I love you, I believe in you, and I thank you for being who you are. Much love and every blessing. Bye for now.